everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all my 40 days. So most of you all know that I went away from social media for 40 days, and I know I did receive a lot of questions from people like that I met while I was doing the 40 days, no social media. Asked me questions on like why I was doing it, what was the concept of me going away from social media for 40 days. So I'm creating this video to share with all of you guys why I went away from social media for 40 days. Okay, so if you guys see me looking down, it's because I wrote some notes to make sure that I don't miss anything for all of you guys. So, okay, so let's just start off with, wow, yes, I really completed 40 days of no social media, and I'll just share with you guys this. I consecrated from social media for 40 days, and for those who don't know what the word consecrate means, I wrote the definition down from Google. It means to set yourself aside and dedicate yourself to God. So you're probably wondering why I went away from social media for 40 days. I know it's not that exciting, and it don't sound excited at all. Okay, so I'll just start here. When I was living in my old apartment, for those who know, I was living in an apartment before I moved into my house. Not all the times did I get up early in the morning to pray, but this specific time when I did get up early in the morning to pray before I, head out to go to work, or before I got up to get ready to go to work, I got up one morning to pray, and it had to be 6 something in the morning. So I went to my living room, I laid on my face and I began to pray unto God, and I was praying for a specific gift of the spirits. And, when I was praying for that, I heard God clear as day say, consecrate for 30 days. Now, remind you, I did 40 days, but God told me to consecrate for 30 days. So, after I got done praying and stuff, I was just like I know I heard something while I was praying, but I kept asking myself, was that me or whatever? And I was like, Lord, was that you? And He did give me confirmation that was Him. So, a day went by, and I think it was a Tuesday night, I had, I was like, okay, so Lord, I believe that was you. I know that was you. I've been praying to make sure that I get familiar with your voice. So if that was you, Lord, just let me know. He spoke and told me it was Him. So that was my confirmation. So here I am trying to figure out what consecrate means, because I was like, okay, what does consecrate mean? Because most people know what fasting means, but not a lot of people hear consecrating. There, I always get questions asked, isn't that the same thing, fasting and consecrating? So, I went out to, I went beyond Google, and I texted my first lady and one of my, the women's pastor at my church. And I was like, I was praying, and I heard the Lord tell me to consecrate for 30 days. I was like, I'm not really sure what the definition of consecrate means. So they went over it. They called me, they explained to me what consecrating was. And like I said, it's setting yourself aside, dedicating yourself to God. So before I started consecrating myself, I was like, wow, am I going to be able to do this? Like, is this something I'm going to really be able to complete? I didn't want to let God down, because I knew I heard His voice tell me that. So I started my fast, y'all, okay? I started consecrating, and while I was consecrating, I abstained from social media. Now, I started on January the 27th of this year, and it ended on March 7th, and that was my 40 days. Now, I know you guys probably are like, okay, you said 30 days. So I was, trying to figure out what I was going to do in the meantime of consecrating, and how I was going to keep my mind not thinking about social media and everybody that's on social media that I do follow and that I do love to stalk their pages. So I went to the public library, and I was looking through the Christian book section or whatever, and I came across a book called 40 Days of Starting Over, 40 Days to Starting Over. And this is the book, you guys. And this is by Juanita Bond. Most of y'all probably know who she is if you are, on social media or whatever. She's been around for a very, very long time. She's a very powerful woman. But this is the first book I came across, 40 Days to Starting Over. So I was like, I know the Lord said 30, but I want to extend it. I want to do what he said, but I want to extend it. So I was like, okay, I found this book. So I was like, I'm going to do 40 days of starting over. So I'm just going to give you a little background on this book. Believers today are bound by the sheets of their past. Drug addiction, emotional bondage, sexual issues, abuse, and other life-shattering troubles. Dr. Juanita Bond provides an easy-to-follow guide for believers struggling to live in God's perfect will. Through devotions, meditation, and journaling, you are led through a process to cast off the sheets that are entangling you and lead a fuller, more productive life serving the King of Kings. So, during this book, you guys, like seriously, this book has some really, really deep questions. And while I was doing my devotions and journaling while I was reading this book, it really took me back to places that I thought I had gotten over, like certain situations, certain relationships, you know, just everything that I have experienced in my past. It took me back to those places, and it was like, okay, why did certain situations, or why did my past relationship make me feel the way I felt? It made me see and learn that I wasn't completely over it. You know, most of the time you think just because time has went on with certain situations in your life, you think time just heals everything. And yes, time does heal certain situations and things from your past, but sometimes you need something that's going to go a little bit deeper. And these questions in this book really, really took me there. And I can remember, like during certain chapters of the book, reading questions and just like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe this is where I was at, and I can't believe that's how that made me feel that type of way, and why did that make me feel that type of way. It's a very, very deep devotional book, and I just really encourage y'all, if you want to start over and you want to, you know, get rid of all the things of your past, try this book, ladies. It is 40 Days to Starting Over by Juanita Bond. I will make sure I put this down in the description box so that you can go check this out at the public library, or you can look on Amazon and find this book. And to be honest, I'm just going to be honest and very transparent. I did not finish this book, but I'm just going to let you guys know that on the days that I did not get to read my chapter, or that certain day, I was filling that gap in with like reading my Bible and doing a plan on the Bible app. So yeah, I wasn't just, you know, just chilling, although I didn't finish it, and I am in the process of finishing it. Actually, I got an email this morning. It's starting to call now because I'm actually over my due date to take it back to the library, but I would just have to pay with that. So I already answered that question. So what did I do during these 40 days? So during these 40 days, like I said, I read my devotional books, I read my Bible, I stayed in God's face, I prayed, and I also fast during this consecrate, like fast from food for a certain period of time, while praying and reading that. I also did that. So was it hard to stop using social media? I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say it wasn't hard to stop using social media, because obviously an addiction, you know, social media is an addiction, although it's not something that I couldn't break, but social media is an addiction. And I don't know about y'all, but I personally love Instagram and I personally love Snapchat. So what I made sure that I stayed focused, and I made sure that I was doing this for a greater reason beyond myself, and you know. So yeah, it was hard though, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but once you make a decision that this is what I'm going to do, you really stay focused to that. So it's not like something that's going to be eating at you all day wanting to get on social media. Now this is for me. I'm not exactly sure how you guys will deal with it, but for me, you know, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't. Let's see. So I will say this though, y'all, it's going to be real tempting to get on social media if you still have the apps on your phone. Yes. So for me, what I did, I deleted my apps to show the Lord that I was like serious about this, because I knew I wanted to complete this so that the Lord could honor me after I completed this. I deleted Instagram. I deleted Snapchat. Now, Facebook was not an issue for me. I hate Facebook as it is. Obviously, those who are on that I follow on Facebook, I would rarely like a picture. I don't comment or do anything like that because I hate the notification. I'm just not a Facebook girl. So for my thing was Instagram and Snapchat. I deleted the app. And sis, I'm just gonna be honest. When I got done with my 40 days, I did not know my password to my Snapchat, and I was hot. Okay, I was so mad. I was really, really, really mad. But I knew that was something I had to do, or I was gonna be like clicking on the app, you know, just trying to peep and see what was on the Snapchat stories. But yeah, so for me, I had to delete the apps. I wanted to make sure I stayed focused during this time. Now, I will say this, what I did allow myself to stay on was YouTube. And I kept the Pinterest app. I kept YouTube and I kept Pinterest because those are not social media. I kept YouTube basically because, you know, you can listen to music on there. I listen to different sermons. I listen to Sarah Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes, Pastor John Gray. I listen to a lot of different people on YouTube. So that's why I didn't let YouTube go. You know, plus I was going to, that was the only reason why. That was the only reason why I didn't let YouTube go, because I'm constantly at work listening to people preach or listen to different sermons and, you know, motivational videos and stuff like that. And also listen to other Christian YouTubers as well. But like I said, you make the decision on, you make the decision on what apps you are going to keep and what apps you are going to allow yourself to be able to still use while you're consecrating. So I'm just going to tell you this, y'all. During this consecration, all my girlfriends wanted to stay on Snapchat. They always wanted to show me something on Instagram. But you have to make sure you're like, sis, you already know what I'm doing in this season. You already know. Girl, you know. So don't be trying to show me nothing on Instagram. Like, my girlfriends always wanted me to get Snapchat pictures. And although I'm not on, like, I'm not literally on it on my own phone, like scrolling or whatever, I still did not want to get in any Snapchat pictures. I didn't want to see anything on Instagram. Like, if you were trying to show me a picture or something on Instagram, you had to screenshot it and show me, because I wanted to make sure that I completed it so that the Lord can honor me. And that's exactly what I did. I made sure I stayed focused on everything. And that's what I did to make sure that on March 7th, I could say that I honestly completed this and that the Lord was going to honor me. So that actually sums up my 40 days of no social media. Like I said, it wasn't hard, but getting back on social media was fun. I'm going to say that. It was exciting. Now I limit my time on social media. I'm making sure that I don't get back into that same habit of staying on social media, Instagram, all night long. So yeah, even after your 40 days or however long you do it, 10 days, 20, 15, 5, make sure you keep that same mindset of, you know, I don't have to spend my whole entire day scrolling on Instagram or, you know, liking pictures or looking at people on Instagram or whatever. You make sure you keep that same mindset. Don't go directly back to that. You know, make sure you are praying during this, asking God to teach you the lessons. Ask the Lord to show you. Like, Lord, what is it that you are trying to get out of me? You know, what is the reason for me doing this? And, you know, during this, I knew that I was going to make a video for YouTube. I was like, okay, Lord, well, just speak to me. Show me the things that I need to tell everybody. You know, how am I going to encourage everybody? Like, if I did not complete this, I wouldn't be able to give you guys an honest video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really grateful that I stayed dedicated to not doing social media for 40 days, because this just really showed me that, you know, Instagram or just all social media sites don't have that much control over me. And you can be just like that too, sis. Don't let Instagram and everything control you. Make sure you are guarding what you are on social media. Don't just be on everything. And that's even if you're not consecrating, even if you don't plan on going away from social media, just make sure that you are always keeping an eye out on what's on your page or what's coming up on your timeline. But that is all I have for you guys. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more faith-related Christian content or any type of videos, makeup as well, girls. I'm going to do some makeup videos for y'all because I haven't done them in a long time. Please ignore me. I went to work like this today. I don't sleep well at night. You see these bags? Yeah, girl. I don't sleep well at night. Well, I don't sleep at all at night. I go to bed really late. So if you want to see more videos concerning Christian related videos or anything, you can comment down below and let me know what type of videos you want me to see, and I will look into them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so that you will be notified whenever I post a video. And do not forget, if you want to be my sister, you want to be my friend, then please subscribe to my channel and be a part of Heaven's Babes. And also make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel, which is Keeping Up with Kayla. I will link it down below. Or better yet, make sure you subscribe to my vlog channel. I will put this up in the card so that you guys can see that and you can subscribe there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.